All right, this is KaotiK Crypto, where we defy tyranny. We're going to do a quick market rundown. I'm going to showcase a few technical analysis points, and then also have a bit of a, I don't want to say surprise, but just something I've been doing on a lot of projects to really aid in my research and kind of see how they're doing. Just a way that I'm doing, like looking at projects other than cross-referencing them with different YouTubers, people that are talking about it, looking at their Twitters and stuff like that, make sure they're active and not a dead project. But yeah, we'll get into that. Another thing is to keep in consideration is seasonality. We are getting ready to go to October. October generally is a very bullish time. October, November, December, generally very bullish months. Last year, of course, not, but 3 times out of 4, usually it's really good. We didn't get the most red of September, so it's possible that we get a more reddish October. There is word on the street about that, but I'm not convinced of that. And we're actually getting a pump right now. It's looking somewhat promising. We are at resistance, and we want to break out of this, but there is some momentum behind it. Though the 4-hour is a little bit overcharged, so if it's going to break out, it needs to break out soon. So if we don't break out of this and the future's closed tomorrow, we may get another retest down to 26 and 25. But we'll see if we can hold this. We've had a couple, every time we go up, we'd smack down, up, smack down, up, smack down. Though we went down once, got pulled back up pretty good. It's been more pushing up against these resistances than pushing down. So the more times you try to go up, usually you're breaking that resistance, making it easier to break through. Kind of like a ice wall or something. The more times you take a sledge to it, you're gonna break through it eventually. But will we go through it officially? I don't know yet. Let's go back to the daily. Check the daily RSI. It's starting to cross up. We did a full. I was pretty optimistic because we did get a full recharge, and we did get some bullish momentum up here. So that's looking kind of interesting. I wish we had gone a little bit more oversold, but we did get a good recharge here. So and there's a lot of momentum pushing us up. So if we can hold this and we build up and start pushing up, I think we could be looking pretty good. Again, you still have to be ready for these 21 to 23K levels to happen in case something goes down. The government shutdown could be something contributing factor. Gary Gensler got grilled yesterday, and everyone's been talking about that. And I think it's pretty obvious that Congress is pretty fed up with, I guess, this administration's take on technology and blockchain. I think it's going to be, it's all coming to the end. One more year of this, so thank God. Regardless of who gets in after this, I think it's not going to be, this administration is going to be different, even if they somehow stick around. So they're not crypto friendly, they're not technology friendly, they're not freedom friendly, they're not free speech friendly. They're absolutely awful. I don't know if it's who it is they are, I don't know who they are, it seems like it's something real dark state. Not trying to go conspiracy theories, but it's just really so obvious to me that they're sketchy. So anyways, just be prepared for a big dip. I have some, dry powder ready to go. I think everyone else should as well. But we may break out of this. How it would go, it would break out, maybe retest it again, and then on up we go. Something in that fashion. I don't want to see us go down, but we don't know what's going to happen. But the weekly, RSIs are fully down, fully charged down. I think it's time to go up soon. But we could stay down, linger down here a little longer. But I feel like we've already kind of done that move. Yeah. And on this, actually, I haven't looked at this chart before, but this is an inverse head and shoulders on the, this looks juicy. This is juicy. We have an inverse head and shoulders pattern on our RSI, on our normal RSI. That's actually pretty nice. So shoulder, head, shoulder, and usually the targets of these, once it breaks out, this is a very long term over the next couple of years. So we'll pull up, we'll come up here, smack up, go on down, go on up. That could happen over the next couple of years. Very nice, very nice. Something to keep in the back of your mind. Ethereum also had some interesting news today. Apparently, the SEC, and all their great wisdom and hypocrisy, they want to get Ethereum to have a futures ETF, but non-spot. It's just futures, so it could be shorted, unfortunately. I mean, it didn't really rally, but we are getting some momentum up off of this, so looking pretty juicy. We also have sort of an inverse head and shoulders here as well. Not quite as strong or evident. Take a look at the Dixie. Did we get a rejection yet? Ooh. All right, Dixie may have topped out. That's a pretty nice wick. If we can get a little bit more, like a gravestone doji wick, where it goes red and then down, that would be really sweet. Because the 4 hour, it's a pretty nice rejection right there. It's not the best. Let's see what the daily. Ooh, yeah. That looks like a pretty stern rejection of the US dollar. I think that's probably it. I mean, we may go up a little bit more, but we're really overbought on a lot of these indicators. That's a nice tweezers down maneuver. So if we can go down a little bit more, oof, yeah, that'd be good. Anyways, that's the Dixie. I want to look one more thing, total market cap. Let's see. All right. And I will say, like, you know, there's always topping indicators. People bring up things like, oh, when you're out in the restaurant, someone's talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin or the stock market, I'm making so much money. There's also an inverse indicator when people are saying like, oh man, I'm really struggling. I'm having to dig into my 401k right now. I'm trying to, like, you know, everyone's in kind of dire needs. I'm hearing this out and about, like heavy credit crunch and stuff like that. So I feel like that's kind of a bottoming signal as well. And we are holding support on this big trend line on the total market cap. Everything looks like it's just kind of primed to go up, but we could just keep going sideways. I'm reserved. I'm not trying to get too stoked on any one particular move. Link is still being pretty powerful here. Let's see, Link 182. I just worry that Link is probably getting a little bit oversold here, but we may start going up and holding up some. If we can go up and break through this and then hold that as support, that'd be very, very powerful for Link. Take a look at the crypto bubbles. Oh, Compound is, you know, doing pretty well. Rune, Thorchain, I don't have a position in that. I'd like to get one. Arbitrum, Theta and Live Peer, I've been talking about that. I actually increased my position with Theta a little bit yesterday, thank God. CRV, Maker, IOTA, Link. Yeah. But anyways, apart from all of that, let's take one quick look at a few more indicators. Fear and Grease 46. It could be closer to 50 today. Yeah. Bitcoin dominance still pretty high, 49%. Nothing crazy there. This latest spot ETF. I see for the latest BlackRock. Man, I don't know what Gary Gensler is doing. Bitcoin crashed 20K before halving. That could happen. That's something you got to be prepared for. Is Ethereum winter over? I mean, I'm thinking we're going to have a pretty strong, like, back to seasonality. I think we're going to have a pretty strong few months here, and then we might have a big pullback in January, February, March, and April, May. They'll be having news. It's just speculation. It's just a total guess out there. That's what I'm kind of feeling. And yeah, we could, you know, if this kind of doesn't last cycle did, I mean, we could rally till March, April and have a big, like, you know, virus scare and it goes down to 20K or something. So you just got to be prepared for that kind of thing. Okay, the other thing I wanted to, little idea I had is like if you have a project that you're curious about, one thing you can do is check out their websites, and the websites will have updates. You can kind of tell if a website's kind of lame or not. Are they hiring a good team? What are they doing? And one of the most impressive ones is Uniswap. The Uniswap protocol. This thing is just it. It's just it's very smooth. It's very like I recommend if you don't have a MetaMask wallet or some kind of wallet to connect with. Let's see if I can just connect it real quick. Don't. Don't worry about it. Anyway, like I was looking at this website and it's just super smooth, super killer. Um, when you take a look at some of these websites, and like you really kind of need to connect the wallet to really see how good it is. I thought that I connected the wallet, but I think Uniswap is definitely a solid play. Decentralized. It's the decentralized mover. The go-to. Yeah. Another one, IOHK Cardano. It's kind of a cool graphic here. It's not the most, I don't know. It's like it is a little bit kind of dated looking in some ways, but well, I mean, it's got cool stuff like this though. That's kind of sweet. I don't know what this is telling me. Overview. Development of Cardano, part of our commitment to collectively improve the systems of the world for everyone. I mean, Charles Hoskinson is just an amazing guy, and I believe in his I just believe in his vision. He's got good things going for him. Oh yeah, Essential Cardano, like really IOHK. That website wasn't that great, but this takes you to this website, and this is pretty sick too. But it's like clearly there's a website that's being monitored, it's being updated. Like that's a good sign. If you like Cardano, it's probably okay. We know it's going to stick around. Another one, Tezos. I think this was got a really clever like scheme. They're obviously putting money into this thing, and supposedly Europe's going to be using the Tezos blockchain. Yeah. Like, what is Tezos? Basic. I mean, you just go to these websites and just kind of navigate them and learn, see what they're saying about it. And I think Tezos is a solid mover. Another one. Here's Cosmos. Cosmos is one of my favorites because you could stake it and get 20% rewards just sitting there on it. Thorchain, okay, it tells you which one's Ethereum, Bitcoin. I don't know what all this is. Cosmos Network. Near Protocol is another one I wanted to look up, but I was going to look up one other one that a coin I have, and I keep on stacking it, but I wonder, I'm kind of concerned that it's not, you know. And honestly, Cosmos looks a little bit kind of a dated, sort of a dated looking website. I mean, kind of concerning, but I know they're really active. And Zilliqa is another one. Zilliqa, it's a different look, honestly. I look at Zilliqa compared to IOHK or Cosmos. Honestly, it's a little bit better. It's a little smoother. It just tells me that they, take pride in it. They're hiring good developers. What is Zill? Ability to feature with their native token. Zill is a native token for Zilliqa blockchain built to enable scale and decentralized apps from financial services to NFT marketplaces. Change your Zill world using Zill. I mean, I think Zilliqa is a pretty solid. You get 15% rewards on that one. So just an idea, if you have a project you want to like learn about, like just Google it, look at their websites, look at their developers, developer portal, community, merch store. Pretty cool. anyways, I want to jump off here. I'm going to head out for a little drink and a little food. So we'll check back in tomorrow, see what's happening. Just be ready for anything. But I think we're going to be sideways and up for the next couple months, if I had to guess, sparing some kind of crazy meltdown. Maybe the government shutdown messes some things up. But hang in there, hodl on, and we'll check in tomorrow. Peace.